On The Young and the Restless, Kyle Abbott is in a downward spiral, and his desperation to win Claire Newman back may push him into dangerous emotional territory, using his son Harrison as leverage. Kyle and Claire's romance had been building steadily, and one of the strongest parts of their relationship was the bond between Claire and little Harrison. Harrison adores Claire, and in many ways she became a comforting presence in his life. Their connection was natural and sweet, and it even played a role in bringing Kyle and Claire together in the first place. For Harrison, Claire wasn't just Dad's girlfriend. She became someone he genuinely loved spending time with, almost like a member of the family. But then Kyle's lies and questionable behavior caught up with him. The kiss with Audra in Nice shattered Claire's trust, and instead of addressing the betrayal openly and honestly, Kyle fumbled every attempt to repair the relationship. His rushed proposal only felt like a bandage on a wound rather than true healing, and his jealousy over Claire's growing friendship with Holden Novak just added to the tension. Finally, Claire had enough and chose to break free, determined to live her own life without being dragged down by Kyle's insecurities. Now Kyle is reeling. He doesn't want to lose Claire, but the more desperate he becomes, the more reckless his decisions might turn. This is where Harrison comes in. Kyle knows how close Harrison and Claire are, and he also knows that Claire would never want to hurt Harrison by walking away coldly. The question is, will Kyle play on that connection to force Claire to stay in their lives? Kyle could easily frame situations to make Harrison appear more devastated than he really is, perhaps exaggerating his sadness or encouraging him to express how much he misses Claire. In doing so, Kyle would essentially be using his own son as emotional leverage to pull Claire back into his orbit. While Harrison is a resilient child who, with the right reassurance, could adjust to seeing Claire less, Kyle may not give him that space. Instead, he may intentionally stir Harrison's emotions to keep Claire tied to them both. This puts Kyle on a dangerous path. If he goes too far, Claire may see his actions as manipulative and selfish, not only toward her but also toward Harrison. Claire cares deeply for Harrison, but she also values honesty and independence. If she realizes Kyle is manipulating his son's feelings just to get her back, it could drive her even further away and damage their bond permanently. At the same time, Kyle's behavior could backfire on his relationship with Harrison. The boy has always been easygoing, but if he senses that he's being used or feels caught in the middle of adult drama, it could create confusion and strain. Harrison deserves stability, but Kyle's desperation risks pulling him into a tug-of-war that a child should never be in. So, the core of the spoiler is this. Kyle, broken-hearted and desperate, is at risk of using Harrison's closeness to Claire as a tool to manipulate her into coming back. While it may create temporary moments that bring them together, it's a dangerous strategy that could destroy Kyle's chances in the long run, both with Claire and with his son.